welcome back to week 3 of our April Carnivore Challenge. If you're a member on our Facebook group page, you have already seen that the menu for week 3 is out. We'll talk through that in just a minute. And also the grocery list is posted there as well. If you'd still like to join us, there is time and you can check that out in the comments. I have all the links to all the things we're going to talk about today. So first off, I thought one thing that would be really, really fun to do would be to go through and talk to you about a typical day that I do with carnivore. Because obviously, if you have like 100 plus pounds to lose, you can eat ribeye and really fatty cuts of meat and still see a huge difference within 30 days. There's other accounts that detail that and, in great steadfastness, so you can go through all of that, right? But here, I will tell you, I'm in the maintenance phase. And so I cannot eat just unending amounts of really fatty meats and maintain my weight, right? So as you lose weight, you still have to consider your macros. And that is something that I do think is misunderstood on the carnivore diet is people initially lose a lot of weight. I initially lost 50 pounds on carnivore, right? And it was great. But I had to understand my macros and incorporate movement to get that scale to keep moving down, right? So the way that I start a typical day for me, and if you've been around for any length of time, you know this, is my early bird. So I take 1 scoop of early bird. This is an amazing supplement. I love it. I have been using this for over 2 years, closing in on 3 years now. It has a lot of nootropics in it, which is the L-theanine, the L-tyrosine. It has turmeric for inflammation, and it has green tea extract for that natural caffeine high that you get. And so it helps you wake up in the morning. But one of the things that I love about it is I'm able to stack 2 other supplements in powder form in the drink. And it tastes good to me because this is the blood orange mimosa. So I stack my Armra, which is colostrum. Don't get colostrum confused with collagen, right? So collagen is fantastic for joints and bones and all of those things. Colostrum is a little bit more on allergies and things of that nature, but I love it. It's great for your immunity. I live in Houston. I'm a native Houstonian. Sinus and allergies are just out of control here, right? It's very humid and you just have a ton when it comes to spring. So this really does help stave off a lot of those problems for me. So I'm able to put 3 scoops in with 1 scoop of this, and I put it into my shaker bottle that came when I got my early bird subscription. And then recently, over the past 2 months, I have incorporated Mind Body Green. So again, if you've been following along with me for any length of time, you know that I am a BRCA1 carrier. So I have the breast cancer gene. My mother had breast cancer and is a survivor. And so I have done all the preventative Angelina Jolie surgeries right before she even did them. And so I am surgically postmenopausal. What that means for me is it's a lot harder to lose weight and it's a lot harder to maintain that weight loss, and it's a lot harder to keep up my muscle mass, right? And have good bone health. So I have found that this creatine plus taurine is phenomenal for people who are postmenopausal. It just helps you be able to maintain that muscle. It's just fantastic. It helps with your ATP and all of the good things. So that is how I start my day off, is I make this every single day for almost 3 years now, and I drink it. It gives me great energy to go through the day. It is absolutely not for weight loss in any form. So you'll never see that as part of anything on their marketing. But I find that it helps me not be hungry for several hours. So I do love it. I love to take advantage of that. And it really just gets my day started. It is the only supplement that I've ever taken that when I stopped taking it, I noticed a marked difference. So I love my early bird. And then the next thing I do is I grab a packet of Element, and I like grapefruit or the citrus salt. Those are my favorites. And I put it in my hydro jug. And I love this because it doesn't leak, right? So I can throw it anywhere. I'm a typical lady. When I get into my car, I have like 5 million things in my hands. And so this is amazing. I can actually fill it up with ice and water, and then I can shake it. And all throughout the day, if I feel like the electrolytes might be settling, I can shake it. This is 40 ounces. I use 1 for 40 ounces. You are never going to see me put 1 of these suckers in a water bottle, like a little normal water bottle. I couldn't take that. So I have to dilute it quite a bit. I would only have 2 if I'm going through a fasting period or if I'm doing like really excessive working out and sweating. Sometimes in the summer, 2 of these are warranted in the Houston heat. So that's just something to be aware of. So I do my early bird, I make my water, and then this really kind of forces me to make sure that I drink at least 1 full of these a day in addition to everything else that I drink. If I am busy with calls during the day, a lot of times you will also see me make a protein drink. One of my favorites that I've had recently that I love is Premier Protein has this cake batter delight. So good, y'all. So I mix this with a scoop of my Equip strawberry protein. And then I also mix in some collagen. This is great for joint health and bone health and all the things, right? And so it helps with recovering from injuries. And so if you do a lot of weightlifting, I try to weightlift at least twice a week, right? And then I also try to do spinning twice a week. And so that can be really hard on your joints. And this is fantastic for it. So I mix this into, it also packs in another 14 grams of protein. So you end up with 14 plus 30 plus 20. So that's 64 off the bat right there, which is great. And so that also becomes like a lunch for me. Okay. Then I'm always going to have a dinner, and I have those dinners planned out here. And so this week on Monday, let's talk through our schedule for this week. Monday, we're doing Parmesan pork bites, and they are delicious. Super easy in the air fryer. You can buy some pork chops that are all, deboned. You cube them up, you put some butter and Parmesan and seasoning on them. You toss them in the air fryer for about 7 to 8 minutes at 400 degrees. It is that simple. You can serve it with a side of cottage cheese. You can have it just by itself. If you have to accommodate family members, it's super easy to put a side salad with it or some rice, and that's fantastic for your kids. On Tuesday, we're doing taco bowls. Taco bowls are as easy as it gets, right? You can use some clean seasoning. I love the Siete family of seasonings and sauces. They're very clean ingredients. You do have to watch out for sugars on some of them, and I just avoid those that have sugar. But taco bowls are easy. You just, have your ground beef. You can do carnitas with it. You can do whatever you want. This week, we're going to prioritize some beef taco meat. Wednesday, we're doing instant pot ribs. If you go out there and you pull down the meal plan, it'll tell you exactly how to do it. I love to do mine in the instant pot. My husband does them amazing on the smoker, but during the week, we're just busy. And typically, I want to put them on for an hour and just not worry about them. So I season them up real good, put them in that instant pot, and they cook very quickly. Thursday is one of the kids' favorites. It's breakfast for dinner. So I also have shared a reel on my bagel carnivore bites. And they are delicious, and they will go with some eggs and bacon for the kids. You don't even have to modify this for your family. It's just that good. So Friday, we're going to do the carnivore pizza. Y'all know I have a video listed on that here on YouTube. So you can definitely check that out, and you can see how to make it. It is so good. Even my kids love it, right? They don't even care that they're not having real pizza. Saturday. So as we know, Sunday is Easter, right? And Easter is going to be enough because I always host holidays for my family. So Easter is going to be enough trying to get ready and trying to get all the things ready for Easter Sunday. So on Saturday, we're going out to eat. We're going to Longhorn and getting a steak, maybe Saltgrass and getting a steak, whatever steak places around you that you can get. Just get a steak a la carte, make it super simple, allow your family to get whatever they need to get. And, or I have options listed for Whataburger, In-N-Out, things of that nature, where you can just get those burger patties and save yourself some time and effort and the unnecessary cleanup the day before having your family over. Easter Sunday, wonderful celebration. He is risen. And so we are going to make a massive charcuterie. We're going to make some deviled eggs. We are going to make some sausage cheese rolls because those are delicious. We're going to make some carnivore shrimp dip. And then I'm going to do a baked ham. And all of those things are absolutely enough to keep you on track, right? It's enough to allow you to graze while other people are talking, enjoy your meal with your family, and not feel like you're missing out on something. That being said, most of the time during the week, while we're having those delicious dinners, and I start off with my morning, routine here, I do have some go-to snacks that I don't have to think about, that when I'm having calls or I'm running to and from client meetings, I don't have to worry about scrambling for something. So I wanted to show you a couple of those that I keep on hand. One of them is the Chomps. Somebody did reach out to me and say that they did have a recall on them, and they do. And I did double check to make sure none of mine were recalled, because some of them, whether they were at the grocery store or at Costco, were recalled. They are clean. I would definitely make sure that they're not part of the recalled lot, but I still love Chomps and I still eat them. Archer mini sticks you can get at Costco, and that makes them a lot more cost affordable for y'all. And then the other thing that I love that I get at my HEB all the time is these Kerrygold aged cheddar sticks. This Y'all, you take this with the Archer grass-fed sticks. This is like the perfect snack when you're hungry. If I feel like I just want to snap and have something sweet and I'm really irritated, I can grab these, eat these. By the time I'm done, drink some water, or y'all grab a contraband Diet Coke, Coke Zero, Diet Sunkist, but have it with these and you feel like you've really had a treat, which is nice. Another thing that I like, and especially if some of these Archer Farms and the Chomps are not available to you, I absolutely love these Jack Links. They are so good. They come with meat and cheese. Are they going to be clean ingredients? Absolutely not. Are they pretty much, you can find them anywhere, especially at like, truck stops and things of that nature. If you're on road trips, these are a go-to. They're not the cleanest by far, but they definitely can satisfy a craving. And then the other two things that I love, and I'm going to shout out because they're a small business, is Frog Fuel. I love, love, love Frog Fuel. So Frog Fuel is 15 grams of pure protein. It is digestible in 15 minutes. One of the co-founders, I think, was a Navy SEAL. They are fantastic. They taste good. They're just like a little shot. This one has caffeine. This one is without caffeine. They are awesome. I will have them before and after workouts. I will have them whenever I feel like I just haven't had as much protein during the day like I needed. I will do that. And then another thing that I've been loving a lot recently is cottage cheese. Daisy does not have any additives in it, so you definitely want to make sure. A lot of them have carrageenan and things in that in it. So don't just get the cheaper cottage cheese. Make sure that it has really good ingredients. Another one that I am absolutely loving is the Good Culture. It is fantastic. It is so delicious. I love this. It has smaller curds too, so you wouldn't have to whip it up or anything. The Daisy, this one has a little bit, it says small curd, but they're definitely bigger than the Good Culture. And I do like some balsamic vinegar on this with some salt. It's just chef's kiss. So good. So those are some go-to, very simple. You don't have to have a ton of different things. You can always have hard-boiled eggs. You can always scramble up some eggs for yourself. You can always do really quick things like that. But I just like to keep these on hand so that I can grab them at any moment and have them should a craving arrive or me think that I'm just about to snap and I need something sweet. I can use these and try to get over that hump. Okay. Now, I also wanted to talk through quickly some of the things that I've been using just in my day-to-day life that I love. And as I've cleaned up my health so much, it's just kind of bled over into my skincare routine and my makeup routine as well. So I will tell you, all the makeup that I'm wearing right now is right here. So it has been greatly simplified, right? I'm going to showcase two brands that I love. I have links for them down in the description with a code to get you some money off. I cannot say enough good things about Mother Faux Care. Don't say that quickly, y'all. You'll get censored. So Mother Faux Care is absolutely amazing. This is a beef tallow-based deodorant, all clean ingredients. The only thing I'd complain about is that it's a little bit messy because she puts it in a paper dispenser, right? And she does that to keep everything clean. And I do love that. It is she is a young athlete. So it's a woman-owned business here in the hill country of Texas. Nothing gets better than that. And she's, her deodorant, amazing. I use it. My son uses it. My husband always jokes about these things being voodoo, and he loves them as well. But one of the things that he loves is her lotion, her beef tallow-based lotion. Phenomenal. It's great. She also has a sunscreen that I used when I was in Seaside in Florida. Anytime you're going to the Caribbean, it is fantastic. It is zinc-based, and it does just a great job. And then she just recently came out with this Wolf Balm. Y'all, when my muscles are sore, this is fantastic. You rub this on and really and truly, it is a game changer. So cannot say enough good things about her products. Then the next person that I would love to shout out is Serena. So she has all the Purely Tallow. This is her exfoliating facial oil cleanser. It is fantastic. It will get off even that lipstick that is like it's set and forget and like the nicks and you can't get it off. This stuff, scrub it off. It's fantastic. Her lip balm is great. It is the first step in my skincare routine, and I put it on before I put on my primer or anything else, and it allows your lipstick to go on smoothly, especially as we age. We can get like crepier lips, and this is fantastic. It hydrates them and plumps them up. And then what I use in the morning and at night is her overnight mask. It's the Repair and Restore. It has like frankincense and lavender and just great stuff in it that I used to use SkinCeuticals and I used to use their triple lipid restore. And I just think it's funny because it is a man-made manufactured lipid, which is a fat, right? Y'all, this is beef tallow based. And so it's a real fat. It's a natural fat. So your skin absorbs it that much better. And just great clean ingredients in it, essential oils in there. Just love it. I cannot say enough good things about her products. She also has a lavender and magnesium just body lotion, and it is fantastic for restless legs if you use that. And then this is new to me, and I've been using it for the past 2 weeks now, and I absolutely love it. So Say is a clean makeup brand. I used to be like, I'm never going to go clean on makeup because it just won't work as well. This is so good. This is their slip tint. So it is just a tinted moisturizer. It does have an SPF in it, all clean, zinc oxide based sunscreen. Their concealer is phenomenal. They do actually have a foundation as well, which I'm actually really interested to get and try. That would have more coverage than what I'm wearing now. But I think this will be absolutely amazing when you're in the humidity and the heat of summer, especially here in Houston. This is an illuminator that you can mix in with either your tallow-based skincare or you can mix it in with your slip tint. And then beautiful lip gloss and the cheek stain, which I love. I would actually compare this. It's clean and it's just as good as the Armani. It's really, really good. So I like that. And then the last clean product that I've been using, cleaner, would be the Divi dry shampoo. So I love me some Living Proof dry shampoo. The buildup on it though is kind of crazy. And this is built to be cleaner, revitalize your scalp. It actually doesn't have benzene, talc, butane, or propane. It's a much cleaner version of all the ones that I used to love and use. But I am trying to switch all of these products over. So I realize it's baby steps on Carnivore, but for me, these have been huge game changers and coming alongside me cleaning up my eating to help me have better skin and hair and nails. So y'all, as we get started on week 3, if you are kind of looking for other ways to treat yourself and you can't do it from a food perspective, look at changing out some of your products as you use them into some cleaner sources. I was laughing because I posted a short earlier this weekend where I was like, don't do Carnivore, don't, because once you start, you can't unknow things. And once you know the things you're putting into your body, the things you're putting on your body, the things that you're wearing all the time, you really start to become a lot more aware of things that are impacting you. And so I would encourage you that as you go through and start running out of certain things, start choosing cleaner products to substitute them with. I would love to hear how y'all are doing on the carnivore diet. So please, if you were doing the challenge, comment down below and let me know how you're doing on it. And I want y'all to have a wonderful week, y'all.